Welcome, y'all.
Hey, Paula.
Hey, Tammy.
How are you?
I'm so freaking excited to be here.
You? And who did you bring?
I brought Darla, my friend.
Hi, Tammy.
Oh, my
Thank
God.
you, Paula.
Y'all, these are like super fans right here.
Yes.
Super fans. And we are coming to you from Kankakee, Illinois.
Yep.
The hospitality capital of the world, apparently. We have had so much fun the last few days. So if y'all have any little tidbits that you want to interject, because I know when you took us on the scavenger hunt, Darla, that you had a lot of historical things.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's anything that fits in anytime, just let me know. But I did pull up a couple of things. I didn't know this, that there were movies filmed in Kankakee.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
Do y'all want to? I've got a list of them. Chain Reaction with Keanu Reeves. Child's Play. Isn't that the Chucky movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was here.
Fargo season 4.
That was Moments, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Public Enemies with Johnny Depp.
Yes. That was at the Kankakee Courthouse.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
Road to Perdition. Tom Hanks.
Yes.
And
that was also Moments.
Mm-hmm.
Was it?
Moments is a very old town. So there's like all kinds of old buildings that fit in with like Prohibition time.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. And the last one on the list is Sinister 2. So y'all have some scary shit going on here. Child's Play and Sinister 2.
It's the Steve McQueen one.
I know. That's what I was going to say. Steve
that was
McQueen with the
big-
green car.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I want to say
don't-
Bullet, but I don't think that's right.
I don't know.
Yeah. There was another one with Steve McQueen. I think that was like our big draw
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
back in the day.
Okay. Kankakee, Illinois is known for its connection to Frank Lloyd Wright's architectural designs.
Yes.
Didn't know that. Particularly the B. Harley Bradley house.
Yes.
Am I saying it wrong?
No.
No.
You look confused.
I'm trying to think
This one
where
over
it
by the
is.
river.
Is that the
Yeah, it's
yesteryear?
one down on the. Yes.
Okay.
Down in a van.
They
down
had
by
a
the-
restaurant in there at one point, so they
Called
called it the
Yesteryear.
Yesteryear.
Oh, okay. Anything y'all want to add to the area historical wise?
Willie Nelson sang about it. And,
Oh.
City of New Orleans.
No, that
the
was
train
Arlo.
pulls out.
That
of
was
Kankakee.
Arlo
Oh, that was
Guthrie.
Arlo Guthrie. But Willie
Mhm.
did it too.
Mm-hmm.
Kankakee.
But yeah, it says the train pulls out of Kankakee.
Also, this is where the big train derailment, or where the train hit the truck going to New Orleans
Oh.
from Chicago, and all those people were killed.
Oh, that's a
Very sad.
fun fact.
Yep.
I
your,
forgot about that.
your shirt says fun fact.
I
I don't care. I love it. Okay, what are you drinking, Paula?
I am drinking champagne and cranberry juice.
Nice. And we know you were having beer and pudding shots, Darla.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And
So,
pancakes.
I took and pancakes and bugles.
Yes.
I hope someone got a picture of that. Okay. I'm drinking. I don't know why I'm holding it because we're not on camera.
Right?
Um, I am going to drink a shot of Redneck Riviera, but that's
Oh, boy.
going to be all I do until later on in the day because I think this is like our 10th day we're on drinking. How long have we been here?
3 months.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I'm glad I only drank 10 days.
And today is technically we're recording on Sunday Fun Day. So
So
we have so much more fun yet to come.
okay. All right. Let's get into this story. We're going to talk about. I hope y'all don't know the story, but if you do, feel free to add. Tell me. We're going to talk about Sarah Washington.
Oh,
Do you know it?
my son went to school with her brother.
Oh, so
So I
kinda-
know
you know-
lots of
You know the story.
facts.
Okay, good. You can interject.
Okay.
So she was born in 1989 in Rushville, Illinois. If I ever say Illinois, y'all forgive me because my grandmother used to say it and it irritated me, but sometimes I just say it to be stupid. And anyway, Illinois. Her parents were D'Angelo and Kathy. She spent her childhood in Macomb, Illinois, and graduated from Central High School. Right?
That's where we all graduated
Yep.
from.
Oh,
All of
everyone,
us.
everyone in the. Oh, by the way, we have a peanut gallery. We have Norma, Janet, Austin, and Heidi. So if they interject, I'll be sure to repeat on the mic for you all. So what you're telling me is the people in this room who lived here growing up went to Central High School. Yes.
Yes.
99%.
Wow. Okay. This story takes place in June of 2014, and Sarah was about 25 years old. She worked at Riverside Hospital. and she worked for 2 different modeling agencies.
Mhm.
She was really pretty.
She was gorgeous.
Sarah's best friend was Alyssa Movern. So her name's going to come up a lot in the story. They had known each other since they were teenagers. Alyssa and Sarah worked together at the hospital. So they were close. Alyssa said that Sarah enjoyed meeting the patients and getting to know them, and she loved helping people. So she was a sweet girl. June 26, 2014. Kathy, who is Sarah's mom, she was the person who would go pick her up. Sarah worked the night shift at the hospital, so her mom would go pick her up, bring her to work, come back, get her. So this particular day, she got to Sarah's apartment around 4:30 to pick her up for the night shift. She bonked her horn when she got there. No answer. So she's like, okay, let me go. Maybe she just is still sleeping or whatever. She goes up, knocks on the door, no answer, opens the door, it's unlocked. She goes in, she's calling her, Sarah, Sarah. No answer. So she makes her way to Sarah's bedroom, and she sees her sitting on the floor. And she's like, well, maybe she just fell asleep on the floor or whatever. And she goes to touch her, and she's cold. So she had a bullet hole right between her eyes. And like, as a mom, I can't imagine just finding someone like that anyway. But
No.
finding your child like that, like, you could never unsee that.
No.
So at this point, her mom, Kathy, runs outside screaming, of course. And the downstairs neighbor's name was Trice. And Kathy was just like, call the police, my daughter. Blah. So Trice called the police, and the detectives arrived. And the police went into Sarah's apartment, and they noticed that there didn't seem to be any sign of a struggle or forced entry or anything like that. So they kind of felt initially right off the bat it was somebody that she knew. Mm-hmm. So they got to her bedroom, and she had 2 gunshot wounds to the head. And there was a pillow nearby with blood and bullet holes in it. So maybe somebody was trying to muffle the sound. I mean, you can't really use a pillow as a silencer, but muffle it. Mm-hmm. And it's 4:30 in the afternoon, daytime. So everybody's up and about and around.
Somebody had to hear something.
Well, I think her downstairs neighbor heard something, but from what I gathered, she heard it around 1 in the afternoon. So I don't know. I couldn't really pinpoint what was going on with the time frame, but her mom found her at 4:30. Also on the floor was like a bunch of cash, and on the bed was her purse and her credit card. Like, this wasn't robbery, right? There were shell casings near her body from a .380 caliber. All right. And investigators also found an old brass hotel key. You know those with the little tags, those old timey. It had room 220 on it. Oh my God, that's my room in the hotel.
Oh no.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? Holy shit.
That's hilarious.
Yes.
The tag on the key, I'm stuck on this. 220 is my hotel room. I can't believe it. There was no name on the tag. It just said 220. So you couldn't really just go over to the Holiday Inn and be like, hey, is this, They also found men's underwear in the bathroom.
Nope.
Trice, the downstairs neighbor, sorry, y'all, called Alyssa, best friend, and she was at the hospital working. She left, rushed right over to Sarah's, and right when she got there, they were taking her body out of the apartment, and she said she fainted. Like, she was just completely overwhelmed. So, I can't imagine that. Okay. So we know from listening to the podcast, because you're 2 super fans, that when there's a suspect, they start at the people closest to the victim and work their way out. Mm-hmm. So, a husband would kill a wife, maybe.
Probably.
Mine would think about it. Yeah. I'm sure he has.
I'm sure
several
mine
times.
has too. But he doesn't show it. So he's convinced I'm going to kill him. Seriously.
For dinosaurs.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to kill him with dinosaurs Friday night. I thought that was him coming down the stairs. We are coming from a basement in Kankakee. So the police, like I said, started inside the circle. And Sarah did have a boyfriend. She wasn't married. The boyfriend's name was Greg Dismuke. Am I pronouncing that right? Do you know?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
How's
Okay.
it spelled?
Honestly.
So Dismuke.
Oh,
Dismute.
I would say. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Greg had a rap sheet, which included a violent past. Greg was very possessive of Sarah's time, and their friends say he was bad news. He just wasn't a good dude. Her dad was like, "You don't need to be with this guy." You know, we know this story.
Mhm.
We've all had friends like that, and you're just trying to help them, but she couldn't let go. She was like, "This is my man." Maybe she thought she could change him.
Right.
But she stuck with him. But Alyssa said she never really thought that they would get together because he wasn't her type. He wasn't Sarah's
No.
type, you know. And this girl was like helping people in hospitals. She was a model. She was like, I don't know. It's just super sad, I think. So Sarah put everything into the relationship, and it took all of her energy. She gave. He took. All right. So I'm thinking like, there had to be red flags in the relationship.
Absolutely was.
Obviously,
Mhm.
other people are seeing it.
Fun fact: Sarah has 3 brothers.
Oh no,
Yeah,
I can't believe. Like as a brother, I can't believe
Mhm.
one of them
brothers were
didn't.
not happy with the relationship.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So another weird thing: Greg didn't show up at the apartment when he found out about her being dead. The police called him, and he wouldn't answer his phone. So you're just, to me, you're digging your hole deeper and deeper. Okay, so about 9 hours into the investigation, and my money's on Greg as I'm doing the research at this point. He was officially noted as a person of interest. Yeah, y'all might hear weird, different sounds because we are in a totally different environment.
Right.
So, do you need me to pick your mic up? Are you good?
I'm good.
Okay,
Well,
there you go.
it keeps falling, so I
Oh.
just keep.
Heidi, you want to
shrinking.
help her? You want to help her?
Tighten it.
Oh no, you don't have to hold it for her. Hey guys, we're having a sidebar right
There
now.
you go.
Can
Tighten
you
it.
believe we're just having
that.
some kind of technical issue on this show?
I know.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
There you go.
Do you have something I can sit on?
No. I can hear you. Okay. All right.
Y'all, in case you can't see, but Darla's like a whopping 5'0". So any
Well-
chair is too low for her.
But when you came in here, did you see where the mic was initially set
Yes.
up? It was like belly button level, and I was like,
Thought
"Yeah, she's not that short."
Sidebar.
What sidebar? Heidi says
If you're
sidebar.
in a bar, you can play as Darla sitting or standing. Across
You play a game
Mhm.
called "Is Darla sitting or
Sitting or
standing?"
standing.
Yeah, and if they're wrong, they got to buy us a drink.
Oh, that's a good game.
It is. It is.
So, do you try to like fake people out
I
with
do.
the sitting and
I do.
standing?
Like if I'm sitting, I will act like I'm standing, and if I'm standing, I'll go like. Yeah.
Okay. Janet has a sidebar.
No, I'm
Norma, the world famous Norma, who is 6'2", wants to know why we're picking on poor Darla.
She is taller than me.
She is taller than you. Yes.
We took our shoes off.
I
And
know.
Everything.
I was the one that measured.
Mhm.
Okay. Let's get back to Greg, who wouldn't answer the police calls. He wouldn't go to the scene of the crime. All of a sudden, this dude shows up at the police station and says he wants to clear his name. What do you need to clear your name about? Like, what?
All right.
Yeah.
So he admitted to them that the underwear they found in the bathroom was his and that he had stayed at her house the night before. Now, she was at work. He stayed at her house. All right. And when she got off work the next morning, she brought him breakfast. So then he said after that, he left and headed to Chicago, which I heard the other day someone call it Chirac. And I thought that was hilarious. So,
Yeah.
so Greg said he came back into town around 4. All right, this is where that time frame got sketchy for me. Her mom found her at 4:30, but the neighbor said she heard whatever
Commotion.
at 1.
One.
So that doesn't jive really with what he's saying. So anyway, Greg told authorities that he loved Sarah and he would not kill her. All right. So, Greg had lots of love to give, though. He was loving all kinds of people, not just Sarah. And he had other women on the side at the time of the murder. Sometimes he slept over at their places. Sometimes he slept at Sarah's place. I'm pretty sure he was homeless because it doesn't sound like he ever stayed at his own house. And so after hearing this, the police are like, oh, maybe he's connected to that hotel key. Like maybe that's where he's taking his ladies. But when they asked him about it, he didn't know anything about the hotel key. And police were just kind of taking everything he was saying with a grain of salt. You know,
Right.
my gut's telling me he's the guy, but we don't have anything. So he was free to go after clearing his name. Later that evening, Greg called the police back. And he's like, I know somebody who might be involved in this.
Of course he does.
Yes. And I didn't think of it until hours later after you interviewed me, coincidentally. So
Right.
this guy's name is Rex Frank. And what I gathered from the different people talking about Rex was that he seemed like a nice guy, but he was like following Greg around like a puppy. Like he wanted to be Greg. He wanted to have his women. He wanted to have his, street cred. Right? Paula's rolling her eyes, y'all.
Yeah.
Because we're not on video this episode.
God.
Yeah. So the next thing you know, Rex shows up at the police station. And he wants to clear his name, which I thought was hysterical. I wrote, what the fuck is going on in Kankakee?
Right.
Like everybody's just turning up at the police station trying to clear their name. So Rex was cooperative and answered all the questions, but he kept kind of pointing the finger back at Greg. So we've got these two guys pointing the finger at each other. So investigators are like, okay, we have 2 suspects now. So according to Alyssa, again, Sarah's best friend, Sarah had met a guy at the hospital that she worked at. His name was Kevin Amadou. And he was a gentleman. They exchanged phone numbers. I guess as the kids say today, they were talking. And my initial thought about this is, oh my God, we have a 3rd suspect.
Right.
And yep. I mean, like most of the time, you don't even have 1 suspect.
Right.
And we're having 3. So maybe Kevin found out that Sarah was on again, off again with Greg. Like there's, all kinds of different motives that the police can think of. All right.
Did he go to the police station to clear his name?
Right.
He did not, but he was asked to come in 5 days after the murder, and he did. He was cooperative, answered all their questions, and he said, Sarah and I had a casual relationship. Like, I had never even been to her apartment, So, what about a hotel? Have you ever taken her to a hotel? Because we found this key. He's like, no, God, no. I mean, I didn't even go to her apartment. Why would? So, he said he didn't have anything to do with the murder. And in fact, he said he was working at the hospital. So, they checked it out, and he was working at the hospital. So, we're still down. We don't have 3. We still have
Back
2.
to 2.
Yeah, Greg and Rex. The town, rumors are flying. Did you ever hear any rumors about this, Paula?
I heard a lot.
Okay.
But
You want me to tell you?
I know the family personally, so we'll see. We'll see what they were.
So some people thought Greg and Rex killed Sarah together. Other rumors were that this was a robbery gone bad. Well, we know that's not
Right. It went real bad if they forgot to take the
No
stuff.
shit.
Yeah.
Is this your first fucking robbery?
Yeah.
You're supposed to take the money with you.
You had one job.
Yep.
Somebody heard that Greg had messed around with someone's wife, and that dude killed Sarah, like as a retaliation. All kinds of shit. So if you have any you want to interject.
I heard kind of the same thing, but not the wife, that somebody had made Greg, there was like a drug deal.
Oh.
And something had gone haywire, and they came to take revenge on Greg, and he wasn't there, so they killed her as like a
Yeah.
revenge to him.
I just feel like he wouldn't even have cared. Like, if she got killed because of him. He just didn't, I don't know. So 6 days after the murder, the investigators took the hotel key. I have been honed in on this, like, from the second they talked about this hotel
I'm
key.
curious.
I was like, I
Mhm.
need to know what this fucking shit's about. So they started going from hotel to hotel. And I don't know how many hotels y'all have here, but it doesn't seem like a place that would have very many.
And not with a key.
Right.
Well, this is 2014, which, yeah, we probably had the
I'm
cards.
trying to think if the Kankakee Hotel was still standing at that time. Is that
No,
the only one?
no,
Okay,
it
so it was
was
gone
not.
by then.
No.
Well, they went hotel to hotel, and they got lucky at the Economy Inn.
I was
Oh, that
just
makes
thinking
sense.
that makes a lot of sense.
That makes so much sense.
So Alyssa referred to this as a $20 an hour roach
Uh-huh.
motel.
Yes,
It's
absolutely.
100%.
And she said Sarah's not the $20 an hour roach motel kind of girl, you know. And as a matter of fact, one time Sarah called Alyssa at 2:00 in the morning and said, I know Greg's up there with some, I'm going to say hoe. I don't know what she said, but so Alyssa and Sarah went up to the hotel at 2:00 in the morning and started banging on the doors. Like, I know you're in there. I know you, until, you know, security said you got to go. They kicked him out. So the desk clerk at the Economy Inn told the police that that is their room key, and that the room was rented by a young man on June 25th. That's the night before Sarah's murder. The guy had no connection to Sarah, no connection to Greg. He was just somebody who, I guess, was coming through town and stayed. He had a friend with him. They were only there one night. So, I was so sad. The hotel key was a dead end.
Mm.
I wanted it to be something. I wanted it to be something exciting, but it wasn't. Yeah. I just don't, I'm still puzzled by why was it at her house?
Right.
How did it get there? If she's not this kind of girl, I don't know. Anyway, July 5th, which is 9 days after Sarah's murder, Kankakee got rocked again by another murder. And that was Rion Maiden, a 36-year-old truck driver. As I glance over to Austin.
We all did.
So people, everyone did. So people are thinking, okay, is this possibly a serial killer? You know, 12 days after Sarah's murder, 3 days after Rion's murder, someone called in a tip. The woman told authorities that she had been talking to Rex Frank, and some of the things he said weren't adding up. Like, you know, when you talk to a real life day-to-day cop, not TV shows and stuff like that, you always feel silly, I think, calling the cops to help you because I don't, it's just not that serious. I don't want to put
Right.
them out.
Mhm.
But they're always like, tell us. If you have a gut feeling about something,
Right.
tell us. It's our job to come check. So that's what this lady was basically doing. She didn't have anything, but she's just like, nah,
It's off.
he's saying, you know, this, and it doesn't really make sense. So on the day of the murder, Rex called a few people and told them that there was a crime scene at Sarah's apartment. He called it a crime scene. So this is what he told that girl that made her think something wasn't right. Another person called in saying that she saw Rex Frank at a restaurant not long after Sarah's murder.
Because, you know, nothing makes you more hungry than killing somebody.
I mean, and he went to the DQ, the Dairy Queen. Side note, I did another story, The Higher the Hair, the Closer to God. And that lady went to Dairy Queen every day for lunch. And
Yep.
I just
I
love
remember
that.
one too. Yeah,
Mhm.
You know that one?
I
Yeah.
remember it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I like that one. That was a good story. Okay, so he told police when they first interviewed him that he went straight home after being at Sarah's house. You know, he was outside with the crime scene shit. He's not saying he was there when it happened. So I'm thinking at this point, what if he's lying about the Dairy Queen? What else is he lying about?
Mhm.
So detectives brought Rex back in. He did not just go show up and to clear
Volunteer.
his name. Yeah. And when he was questioned about stopping at the Dairy Queen, he was just like, yeah, maybe, whatever. I stopped at the Dairy Queen, yeah. Well, the police continued questioning him, and out of nowhere, Rex Frank confessed not to killing Sarah, but to killing Rion Maiden, the truck driver.
Mm.
I didn't see it coming, y'all. Not at all.
Mm.
But they arrested Rex Frank on the spot. So now, remember, we have two suspects. If Rex Frank did this, they need to check out Greg's alibi about going to Chicago.
Right.
Mhm.
So they do. They got his phone records. He was pinging there. He was in Chi-Town. And there were also two other people with him in Chicago. So his alibi checked out. He was not a suspect any longer. I mean, he could have been arrested just for being an asshole, I think. But
Yeah.
um,
Douche.
yeah, a
Call him a
douche. Yeah, he
Yeah.
can eat a bag of dicks.
Yes.
Yeah. So we have Rex saying he didn't kill Sarah, but he did kill Rion. The authorities have evidence from both crime scenes that prove the same gun was used.
Oh.
You remember those casings?
38
So
caliber.
Yep. 380. Yep. So going back to middle school math, if A equals B and B equals C, then A equals C. You know, if
Right.
he killed this one and all the ballistics match this one over here, then you did them both. So he never confessed to killing Sarah, but the police had enough evidence. So March 2019, Rex went to trial for the murder of Sarah. And I believe at this point he had already been convicted of murdering Rion.
Do we know why?
Why he murdered?
The
Mm-mm.
driver.
I don't think
The
that
truck
I have
driver?
that in here.
Do truck
No.
drivers just make people mad, Austin? Would that be a reason?
He said it's possible. So he went to trial March 4th, 2019. This started in 2014. So
Yes.
like 5 years later.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the justice system needs to work a
Once
little
again.
quicker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It didn't take the jury very long to find Rex guilty of Sarah's murder, and he received life in prison. The exact wording was mandatory natural life.
Okay.
And I was trying to find out if he was still in jail today. Okay. And I came across, this is kind of a sidebar. I came across a site called Penacon, P-E-N, like pen pal.
Oh.
Penacon.com. It was associated with with searching his name because apparently he had like a little, what do you call it on there? A profile. What
Mm.
they like.
The cons can put for people to write them.
Yes. But when I
Oh, boy.
clicked on it, it was gone. It said this is no longer available. This particular, what do you call it when you post something like that? This particular, I don't know.
It would be a profile.
Profile,
wouldn't it?
yeah.
This
I mean,
particular asshole's profile is no longer available.
Mhm.
So I was like, oh, don't tell me this fucker's out of jail. So I go back and I go to the idco.illinois.gov.
Mhm.
And he is in the Western Illinois Correctional Center. And when I read through all the info, he has no expected release date. So it looks like it really is life. It's not one of those, you know, maybe
got
you
out
can get
after
out.
10 years
Right.
and
It's not that.
Good behavior.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's it. They did catch the guy. Now, if you have any
Right.
tidbits you want to add, Paula.
Just on a side note, it was actually her baby brother that found her.
Oh, it
He
wasn't
was
her
down in the
mom.
car with his mom.
Oh.
And
I did
so
not-
2014, Zach would have been 16, I think.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah.
Oh, that'd be horrid.
Yeah. And we
Oh.
didn't find that out. They did tell a lot of people that Kathy found her.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure why. Just I guess maybe so Zach wasn't exposed to all the questions.
Oh, maybe.
So I mean, he went right down and got Kathy.
It's like double horrible
but
now.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, and fun fact, Sarah's favorite color was pink. She was a true girly girl.
Oh.
So all of Zach, like I said, he was 16. They were sophomores in high school, and my son and his friends, and actually Jane, who you've been
Mhm.
partying with all weekend,
Yep.
her son Dylan is a really good because they were all on the basketball team together.
Oh.
And so at Sarah's wake, all the guys wore pink. So they all wore pink
Aw.
shirts or pink ties or
yeah.
in memory of Sarah. And I was just looking at my phone because I actually have June 26th, Sarah W. on my phone so that I can call Kathy every year.
Oh
And
my gosh.
just because I know that's got to be what she's thinking about.
Wow.
So I get a hold of her every June. And
That is awesome that you do
she is
that.
my one pen pal.
Oh,
I know, that's so weird, but we do. We write letters back and forth to each other.
that's awesome.
So, but yeah.
Well,
Sidebar.
I'm so sorry for the family's loss and your loss apparently too, because
It
you
was
sound like you were
huge.
close to the situation.
I was close to the family. Close to the family. And Zach, her brother, and her other 2 brothers. But yeah.
So I think Janet
Crazy.
raised her hand. Did you have a question? Oh, she said no. Darla, do you have any? Did you know this story?
Yes, I saw it on the Murder Channel.
Oh, the Murder Channel.
Investigation Discovery.
So that's what I have here. Where I went, the episode I watched was on Max, Murder in the Heartland,
Mhm.
season 5, episode 1, called Whispered Warnings. Now, when the documentary at the beginning of watching it said some of the names may have been changed, so I tried really hard to go back and make sure the names I was saying were the names in the story. So I hope I didn't get any of that wrong.
I don't think so. I mean, I know the Rex Frank, but I don't think I ever really paid attention to the boyfriend's name.
Yeah.
I just found out from the family that he was like you say, a douche.
Yeah.
He definitely needed to eat a big bag of dicks.
Especially if he had a violent, like, arrest record or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were very unhappy with the relationship.
Yes. It sounded that way. And the whole family was just like, and her friends were just like, why were you with this guy?
Yeah.
I also went to crimesolvercentral.com, laxmortuary.com, lax. Maybe that's somewhere.
Was the funeral home.
Yeah,
that
I
did
went
her
there
services,
to read her obituary. And of course, I already said idcoillinois.gov. And that is
I have
the
a question. Did you ever find out the detectives? Because I'm like, Kankakee
Yes.
is just not someplace where I think of there being like,
Well,
So-
they do now. They have a
Yeah.
pretty large.
This
they?
particular,
Force.
yes. I believe it was a woman. I didn't write their names down. There were detectives. I believe the one detective that was like in charge of the situation was a woman. So I could go back and look up her name for you.
interesting. Yeah, that's something I never knew. I knew about the documentary because my son told me about it when they were filming it.
Did they film it here or somewhere?
Part of the family. I honestly, I'm not sure. I know that they had Kathy and Sarah's dad, D, that we call his name is
Yeah.
D'Angelo. We call him
Right.
D, on there, but I don't know where they did the filming or anything.
I did see both of them on the documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah, she they showed her like she wrote a book for Sarah when she was a kid, and she looks like she's a
Right.
great artist. Or
She is. She volunteers her time at the Kankakee Library to read books to kids.
Oh my gosh!
And she just wrote another book. Gosh, I wish I could remember the name of it. Something about winter flowers or something like that. God, I'm horrible. I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, she was a tennis superstar back in the day.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Got my
Thank you.
So
tennis
she
hat
did.
on.
Sarah got her build from her mom. She
Yeah.
definitely got her model.
I didn't bring a
build.
picture of Sarah because we weren't on video, but she is
Right.
beautiful.
Mhm.
She
She
is
is.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
She's absolutely drop dead
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Yeah. So I didn't bring anything funny. Do you just want to entertain us, Darla, for the rest of the show?
Darla is so good at entertaining.
I mean, you are the opening act, right?
I am the opening act, but you already went, so there went my chance.
You don't want to be the follow-up act? No, you could be the headliner right now. I was your opening act. You can be the headliner.
Okay. I really don't know what to talk about.
Right? I'm like,
Oh.
seriously,
Okay.
I didn't get to go Friday night because I had to attend a wedding. And I mean, I even heard there was 3 buses.
Okay,
There
guys.
was-
So Darla, at the very last minute, put together this dinosaur Jurassic scavenger hunt for us. And I'll let her tell you all about it. However, everything was laminated, so I don't feel like it was really last minute. So
Well, I won it. I did.
she won it.
But the reason I did what I did is Heidi had asked me to put together our pub crawl that we used to do. Well, that has gone from 10 bars down to 5, and it's not really that
And
fun anymore.
5 bars isn't enough for this crew. We need,
right.
like, yeah.
And there's a really long walk between them, and it just wouldn't have been the same. So I got a bus together and went. I did what I call my not so dry run. a few weeks before and went to various bars in Kankakee. I talked to the owners, got some history of the bars, and I looked for things in the bar that I would have these participants find in my scavenger hunt. And some were obvious, some not so obvious. And, the one bar, Jailhouse Rock, he changed the spelling of Elvis on one of his things to see if anyone would notice it. Then I decided to hide dinosaurs in the bars. So on my second not so dry run, I had to go hide the dinosaurs.
Oh, I just threw this together. I didn't make two not so
but there's
dry runs.
two not so dry runs.
Yeah.
Well, I did kind of throw it together because I've never done it before. So on paper, it looked like it was going to work, but you never know.
But in theory,
Right.
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen.
In theory, in theory, I'm sure there wasn't shots of Malort
Right.
on your not so dry
yes.
runs.
Yes.
so will you please tell us what a Chicago handshake is?
Sure, I'll tell you. A Chicago handshake is a shot of a Swedish liqueur called Malort.
It's called pencil eraser. No, pencil
shavings. Yeah, it's really a horrible shot, but it doesn't hurt your tummy.
I didn't feel like it was that horrible. It was
The old shoe.
the old shoe beer I had to drink.
Yeah.
After that.
Yeah, so the shot is the first part of the handshake, but the returning of the handshake is the chaser of old style.
Not just
Draft
a
beer.
not a shot. Like
Glass.
y'all did
it's,
regular plastic
yeah.
solo cups
Like
of
what?
beer
Like-
after the
Like
Malort.
10 ounce.
Yeah, it was supposed to be 6 ounces, but
No.
she gave you guys a bonus.
Fuck her. That was
True
not
bartender
six-
that overserves. When are you going to find that?
Yeah. Yeah. And she gave me a deal on them and everything. And so both partners, I've tried to pair people together that didn't know each other.
Perfect.
And both partners, they got an extra bonus points if both partners did the handshake. And they had to record them, of course. And the videos are just hilarious.
And
So behind us we have Janet's hand up and Heidi's thumbs down. So we know there who did the shots and who did the
Yes.
Chicago handshake.
no, did you, Janet?
We were the first ones.
What was your prize?
Shot glass.
Oh, the shot glass. Okay, she said they were the first one that did it, and they got a surprise. I will tell you as much as you probably won't. Yeah, we should shout out Tommy D.
Tommy D.
Frank,
As much as you probably won't believe me when I say this, when you told me you were putting me with a stranger, I had a little anxiety, and the reason why I had anxiety was because I'm uber competitive,
Mhm.
and I was like, I'm gonna get somebody who's fucking just like, I don't give a shit about this game. But no, I got paired with Austin, and he was awesome. He was a great partner.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I just don't even know how you could top that.
I think my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Heidi just reminded me that my husband was tackled 3 times because he had the most dinosaurs with his teammate at one point. And should I say who did the tackling?
Sure.
Janet did the tackling.
Tackling.
That
My-
does not surprise me.
My kids called it that when they were little, a tackling.
Oh,
So,
fun.
yeah. All right. Did we finish this?
Well, my favorite part of the dinosaur hunt was when we were at that tiny tap, and I told everybody that there's one dinosaur left that hasn't been found, and the bartender will have to get it for you. Everybody was on such a mission to find that dinosaur, and it was in a Pittsburgh Steelers helmet, the little round hole in the helmet, and the dinosaur's head was sticking out of that. And it was so funny. Austin had his phone and he's zooming in, looking at everything. He went right past it like 3 times. And
Were you just laughing your ass off while you were watching us?
Absolutely, but you guys got me back.
Right. The
Oh.
next night.
The
Yep.
next night, wait, tell our listeners what the first prize was for your team if you won.
Well, it was a cute little shot glass that looked like a porta potty
Nice.
and a bottle of Malort.
My lord.
hmm Or
Yeah.
as some people like to say, Malort. Malort.
Yes. So, fun fact: if you listeners out there, Google Malort, watch some of the videos, and you will be like me and never be interested whatsoever in taking a shot of Malort.
So,
But I am uber competitive too, so I probably would have.
I can't tell you honestly what it tasted like because the shot was nothing. Like nothing compared
Yeah,
to that.
I don't think I could have done the
beer.
old style.
I have a hard time with old style.
I don't
Old shoe.
I don't drink any beer. So there
Oh,
was
yeah, that's
just
right. You don't.
no beer. So I'm going to go ahead and tell myself Tammy's faux pas of the week here. And I was like, Darla, is it okay if I go outside and throw up? And
No, I said no.
So,
You
'cause-
have to swallow it.
she wouldn't let me at first, but I begged her. Like I was on the ground on my knees, just holding onto her leg as she was walking away from me. And I was like, oh God, please, I really need to throw up. And she's like, okay, let me get you some napkins from the bar. And she brings me back these little cocktail napkins. And she had a little stack of them. And she's like, is this enough? I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Bro, it wasn't enough. I threw up so much. I was like, she says, I got to come outside with you. I don't want you to be alone. I'm like, who's going to attack me while I'm vomiting? Who would want to attack me while I'm vomiting? But it was good that she would, because I was like, hey, Darla, could you get a couple more napkins for me, please?
And I got her a cold cloth.
She did.
to
She
put
got me a
on.
cold cloth for my
See,
neck.
That's a good friend who
But
holds your hair
listen,
and brings you a cold cloth.
She
I'm a
asked
good friend.
She asked me if I said, I got a pony. I don't need you to hold my hair. I just need some napkins. I got to go over here and take care of this, and then I'll be back. And I puked and rallied. Janet has a comment. Oh, and then in fun, last night we went to another bar. Can you believe we're in so many bars? There's lots of bars up here. And we hid before everyone's arrival. Actually, Kathy, and you need to go visit her bar, the Why Not Stop in Clifton, sorry. And she took 4 of the dinosaurs and she hid them. And she asked me, where do you want me to hide them? I said, as high as you fucking can in the air. And she did. And then we had a present for you if you found all 4. And the only person who could look for the dinosaurs was Darla. No one else was allowed to participate. She found all 4 like a champ. And then we gave her back her bottle of Malort. And yeah, and she was pretty mad.
But
That's how that went down.
But then the Malort ended up in the tip jar for the band.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they were like, nah. What did George? Does anybody remember what George said when she was putting it in there? Don't give us that or something. I don't remember.
He just said, no.
My Lord. All right. Anything
Oh my
else you
gosh.
ladies would like to talk about before we leave the listeners?
Nothing besides how much we love you.
Oh
Yes.
my God, I
Yes.
love you all too.
Love
Thank you
you.
for
Love
letting
you.
thank you for letting me come to your neck of the woods and
so
podcast with you. It's I'm speechless. Everybody here has been just so
And
hospitable.
since Tammy was here and it was like technically a meet and greet at the Why Not Stop, we all got our koozies and our bracelets
Yes,
and our
yes,
stickers.
And
I'm so happy.
we need to get you to 1,000 subscribers.
on YouTube. Yeah, we're
Mhm.
close. We're close. All you got
I think I was 972.
awesome.
Oh,
So,
gosh.
guys, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe on YouTube. You just
Mhm.
go find Grits with Side of Murder and watch one of the videos, which if you want to see what we look like, not this one though, because we're not videoing this one. But if you want to see what we look like, you can go there and see us.
Your birthday one where I look like a
Oh, Heidi said, watch the one where it was my birthday and she looked like a 12-year-old boy in the
Mhm.
in the video. I need to go watch that one.
Right?
I usually listen to the podcast. I don't typically watch it, or I'd probably have to start wearing makeup like every day. Anyway, so just go there and subscribe. Pick one of the videos, watch it. There's a little subscribe button. That's all you need to do. It'll help us out a lot. Also, if you would like to, we have a new Patreon member, Hot Rod, H Rod, not Hot Rod. I'm not going to say her name, but she goes by H Rod. So welcome.
There's got to be a good story there.
I know.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll email me
Right?
and tell me.
There we go.
Come on, H Rod, send it. Yeah, new Patreon member this week. And if you would like to be like H Rod and help support the show, go to Patreon/grits, Patreon/grits. We will take every penny you are willing to give us. I think that's it, huh? Go to Facebook, go to YouTube, everything. All right.
Absolutely.
Thank
what
you.
What are we doing today?
Oh, today we're going mule riding, I think.
Yes.
On Sunday Fun Day.
Yes.
And I just hope that I'm well enough tomorrow to make it to the airport because we've had a few catastrophes along the way on this trip.
There will be lots of back roads and lots of
Mhm.
corn sightseeing. And
Yep. Can't
It'll be a
wait.
fun time.
Cannot wait.
I think we'll be drinking.
Cheers. I had a couple
Cheers.
shots. I lied. I was just gonna have one. All right. We love y'all out there. Thank you again, ladies. Tell
Thank you.
Tell your mom and them to listen, and we're gonna let Zydeco Mike take us out.